left probably an hour ago or so. I'm off to Nebraska, y'all. Woohoo! But I kept making stops to get my Colorado swag because I didn't get to it while I was in Denver. I was very much in the cocoon with my dear friends, Dave and Will. So much coming up, y'all. Being in love with someone and big changes afoot because of that. The joy of that, like trusting my heart, trusting what my heart is telling me. It's not butterflies in my stomach, which would be different. This is like in my pussy, vagina, vulva, labia, like vag, woman hole, genitalia. Where am I feeling this exactly? I don't know. It's just like, what's the word? What is the word? The right way to say that doesn't sound clinical or whatever. I don't know. Not just the pelvis, is it? No. In my core. I'm going to workshop that. So anyway, this is my life. This is who I am. This is what's happening for me. I'm learning a lot about myself, yes, and I'm growing or finding out where I have already grown. That's what I think is happening on this trip for me. I'm able to just show up and like be love and be present. Something magical happening here about that. So it's just been a really beautiful like exchange. And I'm like, right, if we can just exchange more, like person to person, there's so much love out there, y'all. There's just so much love and joy and genuine like care, and when we can just be with each other, like there's so much of that. It's beautiful. It's really inspiring. It gives me a lot of hope for humanity, quite frankly. All right, so I'm pulling over. I don't know, I'm in the middle of Colorado somewhere. Like I just had this thought, like, oh man, like I only have like just over a week left, and I have like a crap ton more to see and do, and I kind of want to keep going. Like, it's so much fun, and I'm getting to see so much different everything in this country. Like, it's a freaking amazing place, and the people in it are great. I love this place. So anyway, when I was in Dallas, like at the early stage of this, I was feeling all the feels of like, I don't know, what am I doing? I can't do this, or I don't deserve to do this, or whatever. Now I'm like, hell yeah, I'm doing this, and I'm doing a great job of it. So what a difference, like, what, 10 days makes? So just saying. But yeah, I mean, I think a lot of it was, I've healed so many things. I was in Santa Fe for a week, and I mean, all the things that happened there, and I'm so full of excitement. Yay! All right, y'all. Lots of cornfields, but I opted not to get any closer because there's just too many crickets, and I didn't want them jumping up to my pant leg. So I'm an hour and a half outside of Lincoln, or my final destination in Lincoln, and it's been raining, but I missed the rain, but it clearly has rained here, and now the sun is coming back out. So it's a pretty awesome place. I'm in the middle of nowhere. It's been the same for like hours, but it's beautiful. It's also very beautiful in a very different kind of way. So I love this country. It's really incredible to see the like many places of magnificence in their own beauties. Like everyone has their own beauty. It's very different. And I may not feel as at home in every single environment or every different kind of beauty. It may not be my place for longer than a visit. And it has beauty. So I don't know. Some deep thoughts. All right. And I also keep going into shops or stops with my sunglasses on because they're prescription anyway. I keep apologizing to people when I go inside. I'm like, sorry, I'm wearing my sunglasses. It wasn't on purpose, but they're prescription, and I keep forgetting to take them off. Oh well, okay, bye. legit that I was feeling early in the first week. I don't have any more answers now than I did then. But I just feel free of it. I feel like I'm closing up what was, like, you know, not like forgetting it like it never happened, just like I'm sealing that off, like, okay, that's complete. Like, I feel complete now. That's what it is. I feel complete with the past. I will use the past as my greatest asset to help someone else. Sure. And I, though, myself personally feel like that has been closed off. I'm sure there will be things that will come up. Yes. And fundamentally, I just feel like all of these miles have just like flinged these things off, like through all these different landscapes, especially being out west. Like all that big sky, even here in Nebraska, where it's like, yeah, cornfields, fine, but like huge sky, because just cornfields, not a lot of trees, like some trees, but mostly cornfields. So that there's just this like shedding that's been happening, and I feel like a bajillion pounds lighter, and I wasn't expecting that. Like I didn't set out on this trip and to like discover something about me. I set out to find out about others, to reconnect, to hear from them. What I'm realizing is as I go and go and go, I am more and more complete in myself, and I'm more and more myself. I'm showing up as myself in all these different places, and like balancing out the record and just clarifying some things about my past with people who didn't know, and giving them information. This is the other big thing, like giving people the information they need to have to make either decisions that they need to make, or to know me better, and to be able to know who I am and love who I am, not who I pretend to be. It started in February of 2025. That thought popped into my head, and it's now sort of like come full circle, and I feel like this trip is just all these like strands, like all sort of like capping, closing up in a good way. Like I've arrived at a point with all of those things where like they just simply are, right? Yeah, it's awesome. All right, y'all, so I'm in Lincoln, Nebraska. It's the first dreary weather I've encountered, like where like there's like heavy clouds, and it's different than out west where like, you know, it passes through and then it's gone and basically dries up 5 minutes later. So this is definitely closer to the East Coast, definitely not out west anymore, out west. So yeah, I'm excited to get to Sherry's and spend some time with her. So that's what I'm gonna do. So yeah, here we go, Lincoln, Nebraska. Every week has had some sort of a theme to it. So like the first week, like Nashville through Dallas, has all been about champion yourself, like love yourself, like forgive yourself, right? Which is kind of where I was at the first week. Then the second week, like it was more just like, oh, look how far you've come. Oh, there's no emotional charge. I went to every place I lived in Santa Fe, and not one of them did I have like a trigger moment. I was like, yeah, I don't have any feelings, but not in a, I'm denying or suppressing. I'm like, yeah, that's complete. And then this whole week, like it's actually about reclaiming your own power, but like basically being in your feminine. Oh yeah, this person makes me feel like makes me feel in my feminine. Mm-hmm. Like every time I think about him, when I talk to him, I've never encountered anything quite like it. So this has been the theme. So the fact that you said those words, masculine energy plus I want to be in my feminine, mind blown. Okay. Yeah. All right, y'all. This is also Nebraska. just having my morning time, and yeah, I'm feeling like this is a rest day. We're gonna record later, but today just feels like a day off day. So I have a lot of work I need to get done on Sunday when I get to Chicago, because I've got an episode coming out that I still need to edit. That's as late as I've ever made it, in that sense of editing. So yeah, it'll be good to take a little bit of a mini break, and just also enjoy this time. I'm really getting to practice. Like, it's only Friday. I'm here in Nebraska. I'm with Sherry and her beloved. So yeah, I'm here to enjoy the ride. So I don't want to like get ahead of myself, and I'm excited for what's coming up next. All right, y'all, so this is the Missouri River. I'm standing in Nebraska. This, however, is Iowa. What? We're now driving into the cornfields. So yeah, I'm gonna have a cup of coffee and get ready for the rest of what's happening today.